6:06 on your Monday morning, and while she may hold a black belt in Kung Fu, martial arts expert Kendra Mahon believes the pen is mightier than the sword. Kendra has taken her knowledge of martial arts and adapted it to help motivate others to reach their goals, whatever they may be. Her new book is called Push Your Way Through: How You Can Use the Ancient Principles of Kung Fu to Get What You Want. And Kendra joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Kendra.
Hey, Andy and Sue, how are you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for taking the time with us. We appreciate it. So can you tell us about yourself, Kendra? Let's begin with your love of martial arts. What is it that attracted you to Kung Fu?
Well, for me, it was to find a better balance in my life and learning to have more control over myself and my outcomes in my life. And that's exactly what it did for me.
Okay, so you found this, it works for you, but what inspired you then to sort of write down what you've learned or the things that you've taken away from this?
Well, with my martial arts training in Kung Fu, I realized there was a lot of similarities between the martial art itself and life, because Kung Fu is about using efficiency, using other people's energies and situations for your advantage. So I learned to apply these basic skills into my everyday life, including driving, grocery shopping, and just navigating everyday situations.
How difficult was it? Because you are a martial arts expert. This has been your world. And then you flip on the whole, you put on your writer's hat, Kendra, to put these, thoughts together. Was that a challenge? Because I know you faced challenges your whole life through martial arts to make it to the ranks that you have.
Yes, I mean, it definitely was a challenge. I was inspired by an experience walking through a mall, and I just got out my recorder on my phone, on my iPhone, and I just decided I'm going to start documenting via voice memos situations and how I navigate them and get through them efficiently. And I thought this is very powerful information, and I think I could share this with the world, how to find a way to ultimately have more time to enjoy your life. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. We don't want to be sitting in traffic. We don't want to be in line at the grocery store. We want to be doing things we love because time is so valuable. And for me, the essence of the book is to push your way through, to control your life, to have more time to do the things you love, because ultimately joy and happiness is what it's all about.
Yeah, I love that because, in some sense, we can't control our lives, but in a lot of ways, we certainly can. You're right. So I'm curious, between martial arts and getting to the level of being a black belt, obviously, you would have to be motivated to get to that point. So what parallels are there for you between martial arts and motivation? And maybe you can pass along that to help our listeners today, even just to get up and get out of bed.
Absolutely. Well, you need to wake up and you need to look at every day as an opportunity. You need to put the intention to get what you want out of your day and do it. A lot of times it's difficult to go to class, to reach your goals, but you need to look at your goals as small challenges, not one giant, I need to get from 0 to level 10 overnight. It comes as a journey. You want to wake up and feel good and have the intention by, as an example, getting enough rest.
Getting enough rest. Boy, that's a goal if I've ever heard one, Kendra. You're talking to the right people here. Let's move to the other side. This is interesting to me because in your motivational tips that you sent us to share with the listeners, it's not just what you want, but you don't want to get what you don't want. I guess that's a way of saying you have to be able to say no. Tell us about the importance of this, Kendra.
Yep. Well, that's a chapter in my book, Push Your Way Through, and it's called Don't Get What You Don't Want. So oftentimes we're chasing what we want, but we need to identify what's important to us and what's not important to us. So things such as learning to say no help us become leaders, not followers. You want to be assertive and, they ask you out for, drinks after work. You know what? No, I'm not available. I'm going to go home, have a nice dinner, go for a walk in the park and get enough sleep. And that way you're taking control of your life. You're not doing things for people to please them, but you are keeping focus on what your goal is which is to have more time to do the things you love.
Kendra, another one of your motivational tips is to focus on winning. Now, what if somebody's not competitive, say? Is there other ways of kind of looking at that? Is winning, can winning mean something to different people?
Absolutely. Winning is, in my mind, and again, it's having the control to do what you want in your life, to do more things that you love and do less things that you don't love and that you don't want to do. It's being a leader and showing up and being present in your life. To me, that's winning. That is a winning mindset. That is setting the intention that I'm going to do it my way today and reach my goals, whatever those may be.
All right, let's talk about your last point. And this, it's common sense, Kendra, but at the same time, maybe not so common, or maybe, we lose sight of being present. Why is that important?
Being present is important because you have a sense of confidence about you when you're in the moment. When you are listening to other people talk, when you're engaged fully with them, you know you are in the moment, you are present. In that moment, you're not thinking about the future, you're not being bogged down by extra thoughts. You are completely in the magical moment, as I like to say it, where you are fully present in your life. And again, I can't express enough that it's important to take time to listen to what others are saying, because this is the perfect exercise for you to be in the moment. And you will see by doing that how people will respond to you differently. You will have an energy about you of confidence, respectfulness, and honor.
I love it. Inspirational, motivational, perfect for us on this Motivational Monday. Thanks so much for joining us, Kendra. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Kendra Mahon is a martial arts expert, author of the new book called Push Your Way Through, How You Can Use the Ancient Principles of Kung Fu to Get What You Want. KungFuKendra.com is her website.